welcome to the Haven. We have Mr. Mo Sabak, Mr. London Crypto, and VR Trinity here to tell us about their project. Please, guys, go ahead and tell us about VR Trinity.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. So VR Trinity is a metaverse token. We're going to be a gaming play-to-earn.
Forgive me, gentlemen. Can only one person remain unmuted? We have a big echo going on. With the other two speakers not speaking, please mute themselves until it's there. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you. So we are a play-to-earn metaverse token. We have a play-to-earn game in development. We've currently shared 3 or 4 trailers for this game. The game development is going really well, and I do believe that in 8 weeks we will be complete. We'll be able to play the game and earn tokens and rewards as per any play-to-earn game around. The only thing I would say is that you get a lot of these play-to-earn games. They promise a lot. They say we're doing this, we're doing that, but with us, we've showed that we've got a lot of stuff in development. We're showing the trailers. We've got NFTs available, which will be used as avatars in the game. They're available to buy. We haven't yet advertised these on the chat for a while. It's just that we wanted to get a little bit more done, ready for you guys to see the work we're doing in the background. Obviously, the last 6 months in crypto hasn't been nice for anyone. So we're trying to find the right time to advertise, the right time to show people what we're doing. And I think personally that now this is the right time. There's a lot of projects we've probably all been involved in that promise you a lot, and you've been scammed, or you've lost your money, or you're involved in a token and the LP gets pulled, or there's a big whale that sells, and it's they give up. They give up. With us, we haven't. We've done what we promised. We still are on target for what we promised. Our timeline of events, we are still on target for that. So going forward, I think the best thing for us to do is to keep showing you these trailers, to keep showing you the development involved in the game, to keep showing you work done behind the scenes. And that's what we're about. We want investors to come in and be proud of what we've done and trust us, because at the minute, I know it's hard in crypto with the way it's gone, but I do believe this team will. Actually, I know 100% we're not going to stop until this is done. So I'm not sure if you guys have been in our chat and viewed our trailers, but please do. It shows an insight into what we're willing to achieve, what we're trying to achieve, and we will achieve. So our game is going to be based on one world initially, and in this world it will be certain cities throughout the world, like New York, London, Sydney. There's going to be different lands that you can go to. You can play the game against different players, obviously. You can buy NFTs, and so these NFTs will be available to buy on our Telegram channel soon. They will give you a chance to collect avatars or weapons that will give you a certain power throughout the game and allow you to earn more tokens for yourself. When you play our game, you will have to hold a certain amount of BRT. So whether this be $10, I think we've got it set at $10 at the minute. That may change considering the amount of players that come in. It may go up, to $20, $30, $40, $50. You may have to hold a minimum amount to play our game, but initially we're going to set it at 10. the game is going to be free to play. But when you go into the game, you will connect your wallet. And when you connect your wallet, say you have the $10 of VRT, that's fine. You will get that back. So you're not going to lose anything that you connect to once playing the game. When you win tokens throughout the game or collect them or find them, if you come across a player that kills you, you will lose the tokens that you found, but you will not lose your initial investment in VRT. So there's no worry on connecting your wallet and say you have 1,000 VRT or however many, you're not going to lose them initial tokens. But anything you find within the game, and when you're playing that certain land or that certain level, if you come across a player that kills you, you're going to lose your VRT and they're going to win. There is also on each land, there will be a treasure hunt, which will maybe be an amount of 1 billion tokens. Once you find, or if you're lucky enough to find these tokens, and it's not going to be easy. If you're lucky enough to find this amount, it will be taxed. But any other transaction made within the game will be tax-free. The only thing that will be taxed is if you want to go to our store, which will be on the game platform, you will be taxed 1% for any purchase or sale made within the store. If you want to buy or sell weapons, you can do. If you want to buy or sell NFTs or avatars, you can do within the game. You can also do this privately with people, but there will be a tax of 1% for any purchase or sale within the game platform. Going forward, I think it's set in stone that we will be making different worlds. Obviously, there will be an initial world which will be ready in about 8 weeks, I believe. Maybe before, but we want to test it. It's going to go to a test. Make sure everything's working correctly. Once this is set in stone, we will launch the game in around 8 weeks, and you'll be able to play and earn different tokens. When going forward, we will set new worlds, new levels, new lands, and also hopefully. We want to achieve a cross bridge where other tokens are going to be playable within the game. So if you was to hold, any sort of different tokens, you can stake your tokens on a game platform and gamble with them if you like. Or also different developers can come and add their tokens within our game. That's later on. So yeah, that's what we're planning. That's what we've got. We've got the game ready. It will be ready in 8 weeks. I do think it's the right time for us now to carry on with this and to do the correct pre-sale. We've put a lot into marketing. We've got different calls and AMAs over the next couple of days. Pre-sale is live tomorrow. So we're going to put our link in. All the links will be in the chat in our Telegram group. So please join if you're not already. I'm going to pass you over to Mo now. Is that okay, Mo? Yeah, I just want you to say if you've got anything you want to add, please do. And also any questions to me, fire away once we've said our bit. But I'm here to answer anything you've got. Mo, just unmute.
We cannot hear you.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, just unmute yourself, mate.
Okay, cool. So as Brad mentioned now, the marketing plans are going ahead. We also have got marketing plans after the launch because we all know there are quite a few projects out there. They just, as soon as they launch, they tank. We did put things in place and we'll reveal everything post pre-sale. We also in talks with our friends that got other communities. We've got like blockchains that we are going to collaborate with them. So there's a huge marketing plans post the pre-sale. I think like Brad said as well. Hello. Hello?
Sorry, somebody muted themselves. Guys, please make sure to stay on
Okay, no
mute if
problem.
you're not speaking.
So it is, the community of Safe Heaven now are very, very lucky that it is our first AMA now, the beginning of our marketing for the pre-sale. The initial, for the game, the initial deposit to join in, which is $10, that would be gradually depend on the participants. It will increase, so it is very, very lucky, guys, that you all know about this. And be able to get in that early. All I can say is we are an experienced team. We have been previously, I'm not sure if you heard about the XT project, we almost reached 200x. So we do have that experience in there. We do know what it needs, or let's say what it takes to get there. We will deliver, and we will be there with your support, of course.
All right, guys, a few questions before you keep going here. So, all right, let's start with I guess we'll start with the game, since that's where you guys began. So, what engine was the game built
on? Sorry?
How do we play the game? What was it built on? Is it a browser game? Do we have to download?
The game you can play. People they can play it in the browser, on the phone. Well, it's not going to be on application or something. It's going to be linked straight away to our website, and is going to be really, really easy to anyone to join and play.
Okay, when approximately do you think it'll be ready?
Actually, we're already 60 or 70% on the development, and the tank is going to be between 7 to 8 weeks, really done, everything done, and we need minimum 4 weeks to make sure and 100% everything is safe and everything is good before to lead the people to start to play the game. Because we really have to make sure everything is right, We have to test it.
Sure. So you're saying that the game won't be out until about first quarter of 2023. Now, how much funds have you guys already raised to develop that? Was there a private sale that funded this?
No, we're doing right that from our personal money. That's from our personal money. We've been working together almost now 3 years together. I know Brad, I know Mo. We know each other almost 3 years, and we put a goal and we say, come on, let's take it done, And how you can check in our website, we're almost over than 50% of our work we deliver now with the NFTs. The game is almost done, and the biggest part of the game is already done, and still only some small updates and.
Okay, are you guys making the game yourselves, or do you have a team of developers doing that?
Sorry?
The game design itself, are you guys the ones designing it, or do you have a team of developers doing it?
No, I'm not developer of the game, but we have a developers of the game who they are taking care of development. I'm just developer of the contract and the website, and that's it. We have a proper team who they've been involved in other projects of the play to earn. They have a good reputation.
Okay, that's cool. So, I mean, one of the things that we're usually the most concerned about on play to earn play is you have all these rewards and all these things inside of the game that people go through, they collect, and then the chart dumps. Do you have any tokenomics to prevent that?
Actually, tokenomics, people to buy our tokens on to sell is 10% of tax. And I will explain the tokenomics. It's going to be 6%. Is going to be for the buyback and marketing. So each buy and sell of, call it $100, we're going to take 6%. Is going to be for buyback and for the marketing. and is going to be 3% of BNB is going to be reward to our holders, and 1% is going to go to liquidity, and our holders, they are going to receive BNB of any transaction happen on our charts. Any buy or any sell they're going to receive 10%.
Okay. As far as the amount of tokens allocated to the game, once people begin to sell those, do you guys have any ability to prevent it from just driving the chart down? Because I mean, all projects have hype, right? They start off, there's a lot of buy pressure, and then you kind of just get down to your community members and the people playing your game. What happens when the people in the game decide to start selling?
Yeah, I'll answer that. Anish, do you want me to answer that one?
You go ahead, Brad.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Okay. So obviously, as people are, they want to play our game, they will have to hold a certain amount of VRT to play our game. Now, the way that we will have an initial pool, which I think on the tokenomics is 15% for our game reward. Sorry, can we mute?
Dumbledore, can you mute that person? I can't actually see. Yeah, this guy does not get unmuted. He's just being removed. Okay, go ahead, guys. Sorry about that.
Sorry. So obviously you need a certain amount of VRT to play our game. So that will give us a good amount of investors, hopefully, that want to play our game and they want to play to earn. They will need to hold a certain amount. As you're playing the game, if you want to buy and sell NFTs, there's obviously tax for these. And if you want to buy and sell weapons, there's tax for that, which will go back into the game pool. So we will hold a pool for the game. Now, if you, as you're playing the game, if you die, you will also lose a certain amount of tokens, whether that be to the game. It depends on what sort of stage you're in and what game you're playing, at what level you're playing. But you will lose a certain amount of them tokens. Now, most of that will go to the winner of the game, but there will be a certain amount that goes back into the pool. So it's not like we have a 15% pool for the game that once it's gone, because it will keep getting topped up by these transactions. There'll be certain levels that you need a certain avatar or you need a certain weapon to get through to beat, a certain game player that has an avatar that has more superpower than you've got. So if you want to progress in the game and you want to earn more crypto and more VRT, you do have to purchase certain things or sell certain things that you don't need anymore once you've got for a certain level. So that way we can keep topping up our game pool, and it doesn't affect our actual token. So I understand your worries that once the game is played and you've won a certain amount, you probably if you win a treasure hunt or you win a good amount of beating a lot of players, you're gonna sell. That's fine, but it also gives other people a chance to come in at a better price. If the game carries on and carries on and carries on and the price is getting high and great, but with all crypto, as we all know, it's going to come down at some point. And that's when you get a new investors come in because they've seen your game being played. They like it, but it's going too far for them. They think, I've missed the boat. That boat has to come back to get a new amount of a new group of investors. You can't just rely on everyone that's got in at pre-sale, because let's be honest, a lot of them guys are going to probably want to sell at a certain profit. That's fine. Like with BNB or with Bitcoin, there's people in there that got 10,000 Bitcoin for 0.001, but they would have probably sold that. Some didn't, and lucky for them, but there would have probably been some that sold at say £2,000 profit or $2,000 profit. That then gives a chance for people, or say the first bear market of Bitcoin, that then gives a chance for new investors to come in. And that's how this keeps going. So we don't want to keep going up forever. We want to have a steady growth in the initial period. We want to show what we can do. we want people to take profit so we can have new investors come in. So hopefully that answers that question.
It does. It does.
And
Please
as well for that, sorry. Yeah. And for that reason as well, we have that 6% of buyback for any emergency sale or any big sale or something like that. We can support as well. You know, we want the people to win money, people to join our our projects in the good price, but as well we don't want to hurt our. You know what I mean? So the tax is already important to keep the projects going.
Okay, I understand. I mean, there's a million play to earn games out there, right? So tell me a little bit about your game and why we're gonna have a good time playing it, and why did you guys choose to go with a play to earn model?
Yeah, for that. So we chose play to earn. Yes, there's a lot of games out there. You know, play to earn is very new. It hasn't been, you know, the metaverse and this play to earn system hasn't been around very long. Yes, you've got a million different projects, but very little of them deliver. What we've gone for is it's sort of a GTA, you know, Grand Theft Auto sort of theme. We've gone for a quite a simple play that's going to be very addictive, an old school feel. So we don't want to make it too complicated for players. We want people to go in, enjoy playing it, have that feel of what games used to be, where you could go in and, you know, even I remember playing GTA when it first came out. It was a bird's eye view. You know, I enjoyed it. I loved it. You know, now the games now I try and play on the PS5. I struggle, you know. I like that old school feel, and that's what we've gone for. We've gone for an easy to play, addictive game, and also if we can achieve, you know, we're going down a VR virtual reality route, so people will be able to play the game through virtual reality. They'll be able to connect with each other. You can have your headset on. You can chat as you play the game. We want people to just have fun. It's not about making millions in a few days. It's about enjoying playing the game, connecting with other people around the world, growing a community that enjoys playing the game. That would be good for us as a token. And obviously we can progress and build different lands and different levels going forward over the next few years. So initially, it's just about connection. We want partnerships. We want to connect with other people around the world. We want to play. We want to enjoy it. We want other people to enjoy it. We don't want it to be too difficult. But also there will be, say, once a month or, you know, once every couple of weeks, there will be a treasure hunt game for everyone to join that will give a very good reward at the end. So, and that treasure hunt will also depend on how much you've played, what NFTs you earn, what or buy, what weapons you've got. It's all going to help. So it might be that you want to play this game and just collect as much as you can to be able to join our treasure hunt, which will be a set amount of tokens, which will give you a very, very good reward at the end.
Absolutely. No, it's great.
Okay, what about the storyline on the game, guys?
Sorry. So was that?
The storyline.
Yeah, what game are we actually playing?
Anis, you've got more on that. It's that's your thing. So the story.
I'm going to give you like a sample image to have an image in your head. You know, everyone plays GTA. Everyone.
Sure.
You know. So it's going to be more or less like that. Is more or less the same principle. Have missions to do, and people, if they want to complete the missions and to go all time, like each level and each mission, they are, but if the people they don't want to do that, they're free, you know. We have a big lands, many cities. You can see in our trader, we have different cities which exist in real life, you know, and people they can move around and they can you can make a friend there. You can keep people and rob their token, which is going to be just what once you exit the game, you can swap this token what you rob from them to your main wallet as well. You know, is is really really lovely to play the game. I'm really excited for it. I swear, I'm really excited. I've been playing GTA for a long time, and we take that influence to make that game from GTA. To be honest with you, is have nothing to do with, but more or less is the same.
Okay, so it's like an open world type thing where we can run around and all right,
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. One thing you guys haven't got to yet is your token allocation. Where are the tokens being spread out between the pre-sale and the game? And we'll put it.
Sorry, I don't understand it. Good.
Tokenomic.
The token allocation.
Token allocation.
Where the percentage of the tokens and where the allocation.
I really don't understand. I'm not good English, but I don't know. Can you go ahead, Brad or Mo, for that question, please?
Yeah, I can. 1 sec. I've just got one sec. I've just got to put my battery, my charger on. 1 sec. Sorry.
While he's doing that, why don't one of you guys tell me about the pre-sale? So, how much are you guys trying to raise?
Our target at the minute is no limit. Our soft cap is 50 BNB. I would say as a team, our initial target would say about 200 to 300 BNBs. That is the minimum. However, like I said, we're going to have a great marketing plan now that we are doing, and also post-marketing. We're not going to let go. We're just going to keep going. And also, I would like to go back to one thing you said earlier about what makes there's a lot of games like Project Play to Earn out there. What makes our game unique? In fact, it's not the game is unique; it's the community and the team, because we are paying for the marketing from our own pocket, and we are delivering. As we can see, a lot of projects out there, play to earn, they'll start a week or two post pre-sale, and then the development stops and everything stops. So we will deliver, and this is the proof that we have got the demo already ready before even the pre-sale, to give our investors that trust to say, okay, look, this is from our own pocket. We have delivered this. With us going post pre-sale, we'll be able to generate more funds to complete it within the deadline that we have set, which is between 6 to 8 weeks, then 4 weeks to be able to test the game. And like I said, if I was to invest in a project, I would like to feel safe with the team that I'm investing with. I need to have that trust to go in. But we've all been there. You would invest your money and think, okay, what am I going to wake up to? So this is, it is a fear. Anyone feels the same. So we want to have that trust. You go into bed, you put in 2 BNB, 1 BNB, $10. In the morning when you wake up, your money will be there. It will gradually increase. We don't want to promise anything because it's crypto, as Brad says earlier. There will be sales where it gives the chance for other investors to get in. However, we are committed to deliver, and we will. So I'll pass to Bradley now to talk about the tokenomic and the tokens.
Yeah, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I should have put my laptop on charge. That's my bad. It's back on, so we're good. Right, okay, so distribution of tokens, 41% to liquidity, 40% burn, 6% marketing, 8% team lock for 1 year, and 5% airdrop. The 5% airdrop allows us to connect with different partners, because I think the best thing for us is to make new partners, to connect with as many different people as we can, to have these AMAs in partner groups. And the good way of doing this is by sending an airdrop. They maybe will airdrop us their tokens, we airdrop them our tokens. Certain amount of people that join the AMA or do certain tasks will earn these tokens and have them in their wallet. It's just about spreading our token and also helping them spread theirs. So partnerships for us are quite important. Now, if we go deeper into the tokenomics once pre-sale is over, we're going to burn. Sorry, one sec. Burn 25% initially, liquidity 10%. The treasure hunt reward, we're going to add 15%. Staking is going to be 5%. Team unlock is going to be 6%. Our next burn, we're going to aim for 15%. Sorry. Yeah, so for initial burn will be 25, and then the next burn will be 15. But we will have an allocation there for our treasure hunt. So that will be a 15% of the token the total tokens once pre-sale is over. We'll go towards our game. So hopefully that answers your question.
Okay, kind of. Would you mind just answering it succinctly as far as like how much goes to liquidity, how much goes to the game, and how much goes to your pre-sale? Not necessarily the burn rates that are, I guess, going to change those numbers, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we've got 41%, and it's, one sec.
It's going to be for the game, it's going to be 15%.
Yeah.
And about the pre-sale, it's going to be 41%. We have 41% sale, and the game is going to be 15% of our total supply.
That's it.
Excellent. Okay. That makes more
Yeah.
sense to me. All right.
And the burn as well. We burn already 25%. We still have 15% to burn, which is going to be each target we hit, we are going to burn a certain amount.
Okay, now I get it. Now we're at the 100%. Perfect. All right, guys. So, I mean, we're always a little bit worried on p2e plays because of the security of them, right? So, first off, there's always a large amount of funds being thrown around. There's cheating, all that. Yeah, I'm sure you know the game. So, tell me, let's start with what anti-cheat mechanisms are you guys building into it?
So could you repeat that? Sorry, the question.
How are you going to make sure that people don't cheat your game and just suck all the tokens out and, leave it?
That is going to be down to our game developers. At the minute, obviously, like I said before, the game is nearly ready. So we're going to have a 4-week test on the game, and they will give us the outcome of any test, and then we'll be able to answer them questions more clearly. But at the minute, that's something that we can't really answer until the test is over.
Okay, and what about security of the project itself? Have you guys underwent any audits? Is there a KYC? I see you guys are doxed, with your faces, but anything else?
Yeah, we have a KYC. We have we are fully docs. Just the only badge we don't have of the pink set is Seifo badge. The reason why, because I deployed the contract before, because we don't know how the process to Seifo badge. But once we ask the team of pink set, we want as well Seifo badge, they say we cannot because we already paid for the KYC, we already paid for the audit. So if we want, we have to start everything from scratch. That's the reason why we don't have a Seifo badge. how you can check in our website. We have audit as well, is from Pinksteel team as well.
Excellent. No, we're big supporters of Pink Cell on this channel. Okay. What was my? Let me look at my notes real fast. When is the actual launch of the project going to be? And when does the pre-sale begin?
It will be the 12th of September, which is tomorrow, and it will be 1400 UTC. So the soft cup would be 50 BNBs, and it will be is it 24 hours? Yeah, the fair launch will be 24 hours. So.
Okay, one thing I'm asking every team that chooses to do a fair launch. So the difference between a fair launch and a pre-sale is pretty much everyone can buy into the pre-sale and get the allocated tokens. That usually leads to a bit of an issue when it comes to launch because it sucks up a lot of the buy pressure. Have you thought about that? And do you have any plans to stop it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Anis, you go ahead, mate.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, that's initially why we chose to just do a 24-hour pre-sale. We want people to just, you know, if you want to get in, it's your chance. If you missed it, you know, that gives you another chance at launch to jump into the project. There's other projects that will go for a 5-day pre-sale. I personally think that's too long because everyone jumped in at pre-sale, and then when you launch, like say, you have the buy pressure's gone. But I think doing the 24-hour pre-sale gives people a limited time to jump in, but also, you know, say 50% of people that don't that won't buy in at pre-sale or don't get the chance to can jump in at launch. So that's our initial thought. But Anis, go ahead with what you're going to say.
No, I want just to say that. That's it.
All right. What can we expect with launch marketing? So the most dangerous time for the project in the first week. You mentioned partnerships earlier. You mentioned you had some things in the work. What can you talk about?
Yeah, so in terms of the marketing post pre-sale, we want to keep it as a surprise. We got huge plans. Like I said, hello? Sorry, I've got a bit of echo. Yeah, so we got marketing plans in place. We are in discussions. And again, we said like we want to keep it as a surprise, as we will be listing in some of the exchanges, but we want that to be surprise. After the launch, we will hold a regular AMAs on our main official chat, and then we will cascade all this information into the community. But I can assure you all that it is happening, and we are already in talks, and I've even confirmed with one of the exchanges this morning that we are definitely going ahead with the listing. So how, you know, we want to keep that excitement out there. We want people to join us to ask the questions. You know, have that. Again, I'm excited for the game, even though I'm not the biggest player. You know, I'm not the biggest gamer, but I've been excited since day one because the game itself, even though the idea, it was Samir's Anis's idea. However, we have already had the feedback from the community. I can give you an example where when we first had the demo, the cities were not very well-known cities, and then the community said, okay, how about we have London, New York, Sydney, Paris as a city where we want to play? So we have listened and we have acted and we have delivered. So this is where our strength is when it comes to what we do better than other projects out there. We do deliver. That's what we do better. We spent from our own pockets to pay for the marketing, to plan post marketing. This is why we are unique. We don't, you know, whatever funds is going to come post pre-sale, that is a bonus. That is, you know, we have got the funds already to complete the game. And I can be open and honest, it's going to cost us another between 20 to 25k to complete the game. So we already have paid a massive chunk towards the game. So we're not relying on the just pre-sale to complete the game. We will complete the game with soft cap. Whether the pre-sale is going to be 200 BNBs or 1,000 BNBs or 2,000 BNBs. However, we dream big. We aim, our aim is big. We want to provide to our community. We want people to make money. We want people to enjoy being with us and live that moment with us. Because, like I said, we have been involved in other projects before, and we know, me personally, my 2K investment turned into $500,000. So I know what it feels like when you feel that satisfaction within you. I've got exactly, and Brad is with us here. His investment turned into almost $2 million. So we know that feeling. We want everyone to have that feeling and enjoy themselves. Just sit back, trust us, trust the process. Let us deliver, and you can. If we don't deliver, you can always get on the voice chat and challenge us. We will listen, and we're not. There is no feedback is a bad feedback. It's only going to get us better. So yeah, that's it from me really. So yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. You guys. There you are. You're back. Okay. We are starting to get some community questions in here, and we have a bunch of us present, so I'm going to start with those. Guys, if you're new to my AMAs, if you'd like to ask a question and you don't want to ask it in VC, you can type it in the most recent comment, and we will do our best to get to it. The first question comes from Little Brains Grace Man. Can I invite my friends to the game and play with them? If yes, do you have a referral system to get a reward by inviting more gamers into the game?
That is actually a really good idea. That can be done quite easily. We can set up some sort of referral system where if you invite your friends, you will be rewarded. Of course, but we've been through this before where we've had these AMAs, and it's like, the best question wins $50, and you just get flooded with questions, and it's all mainly bots. It would have to be limited to a certain amount of people that you can bring in, honestly. But if you wanted to bring a couple of your friends in, and you could, send us proof that these are your friends, they can join our Telegram chat, and by all means, we will set up a referral. But it probably will be limited, just to stop any of these issues coming forward of bots joining and unreal people. So we don't want that. But a really good idea.
I hope that answers the question. Okay. So this next one, I feel like you guys already answered, but since they're asking, we're going to go over it again. From PP, what's going to be the initial liquidity at launch?
The liquidity on launch, it depend, of course, it depend on what we raise. Also, Anis can go over what's been allocated to Pink Sale. So Anis, I'll give you the word.
Liquidity in the end of the day is going to be 41%, and like how on the fair launch, we really don't know how much what price is going to be, and it depends how many BNBs were raised. But 100% our liquidity is going to be 41%.
Did you say 41%?
In the total pool, yeah.
I'm sorry, was that 41% or 51%?
No, 41%.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Pink Cell had a minimum of 51% required for liquidity. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's a little different on the fair launch. All right, let's see. Baldy Boy would like to know, is your platform going to be an app, or how is it going to be? Are we going to connect our wallet to
it? Sorry?
When you interact with the game, are we going to have to connect our wallet to it, or are we sending tokens to a separate wallet?
No,
no, it's good.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You will not need to. You don't need to send any tokens. You just have to hold a certain amount. So you will need to connect to your wallet. It will be secure. It's just to prove, just to show what you hold in VRT. But none of these tokens will be sent anyway. They'll stay in your wallet. When you're playing the game, you'll be able to collect tokens. That at the end of, if you're lucky enough to stay alive throughout the level, then you can transfer them tokens back to your wallet once you finish playing the game.
But also making sure that any links, always use the official chat. So always from the official chat. Do not click on any links from direct messages claiming they are support team. And no, we need just make sure that always follow the official Telegram group where we do official announcements.
Yeah, guys, anybody who's ever involved in a pre-sale, no one's ever going to DM you the pre-sale link. Just be sure of that. Okay. Man, Little Brain, you're on fire today. Let's see what else we got. Well, okay, before we get to that, I have one question. So, guys, we're always really worried about attaching our wallets to new things. How can you assure us that it is safe?
As we have mentioned earlier, that we will have 4 weeks tested. That is including the game testing itself and the connection and the server that we are using for our game. We will test it. We will ensure, we will ensure there's an audit gets completed once we finish the game. We want to make sure it's 100% safe. If we need to delay for a week, 2 weeks, or I would say a maximum for a month, if we need to delay for the safety of our investors and protect their investments, then we will do so. However, we will keep the community informed. We will aim to have that 8-week period to complete the game, and the 4 weeks to test the game and the server where we connect in the wallet, and afterwards complete an audit. And we will make sure it's tested properly before we go live with it.
Excellent. Yeah, for that kind of thing, we would want to see some sort of audit or some outside source telling you how to connect with it. All right, next person is Alemania. You would like to ask a question in VC. Please go ahead. Alemania, are you with me? I think they just fell out of VC.
I have
there you are. Hi, how are you? Do you have a question?
I have a question, but I think someone was talking, so I just had to be quiet.
Benita, go ahead. The other person seemed to go MIA.
Okay, thank you. So I saw that you have NFTs attached to your games, and it would be like a requirement. Is it going to be like a requirement for entering into this game? And also, I think I was reading through the white paper, and I saw where you said players will be able to earn NFTs while playing the game, and they can gift these NFTs or sell these NFTs to other players. Are they selling these NFTs like their way of transfer, or are they selling it right inside the game, or where the sale is going to take place? Then, like, can you explain the NFTs and the features and how it's going to apply to your games?
Yeah, so the initial NFTs will be for sale, which you can mint privately to your wallet. Now, when you play the game and connect your wallet, the game will automatically know which NFTs you've got, which weapons you've brought, and every NFT will give a certain power to a certain avatar or certain level. If you want to sell your NFT, we will have a store within the game, so you can sell your NFT, either back to us, back to the store, and which you will receive VRT tokens for, or you can sell privately to another player. Now, if you want to do this privately, obviously, I personally would recommend that you do this through any of the admin, where you could send your NFT back to us, Once we receive payment from another player, we will then send that to you. But there is also an option for you to do this within the game.
Right. Actually, just a follow-up question: is there a limited amount of NFTs that one can, like, earn in the game, or is it unlimited? As long as the game exists, then people are going to just keep winning NFTs in this game.
No, we are limited on our NFTs. We will post a link in the group. There is a certain amount of different NFTs. Some are rare, so there'll be a lesser supply of them. Some are common, so there'll be obviously more a supply of them. The rarer ones will be depending on what you mint. If you're lucky enough to mint one of these rare NFTs, obviously that will help you within the game. But you won't know this until you mint, as per sort of any NFT. It will depend on what you mint and what comes into your wallet. But obviously there's different NFTs. I think we've got, Anis, am I correct in saying that we've got six different?
We have in the total of NFTs what we have 1,000 NFTs, and there are 1,000 NFTs that are limited. We have 6 different type of NFTs. We have type of like guns, and we have like some clothes. This is going to give you like a power of your can give you power to your avatar, and we have avatar as well. And we have 100 NFTs that rare NFTs, which they are super powerful, can help you for everything when you are playing the game. Actually, our NFTs that are useful is not just you buy the NFTs and you can use it for nothing. It's useful, is helping to play, to make it easier the game to you. If you want to follow your missions, is make it easier to you, and you can sell them anytime you want to other players. For example, you have 2 avatars, you buy 2 NFTs, and that NFTs, both of them, they are powerful avatars. But your NFT, you can sell it for any price you want to another player in the private, or how Brad he said, you can sell it by our platform if you want to.
Thank you.
It's really simple. It's really simple.
Okay, thank you so much. Actually, can I just ask one last question?
You're welcome.
Benita,
Yep.
last. We got someone right after you. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so this one is, I see that you have about 9% tax, and you have just 1% going to the liquidity. I mean, maybe for you it's fine. I mean, it's cool though. At least you have something going back to the liquidity. But my question now is the funds gotten from these NFTs, like the ones you say you have about 1,000 NFTs. So where's the funds going to? Do you intend to put the funds back to liquidity as they come in, or how do you intend to spend the funds?
Yeah.
Actually, any extra funds we have, we are going to support our project with, because is going to be a lot of players that are going to play, and 100% is one of that. A lot of players is going to find what is the treasure hand. Is going to be many treasure hands, but one of them that is going to find it. So once he's going to take it, obviously he's going to sell it, which is fine, and that's why we have to keep these funds when that obviously he sell these NFTs. He sell land. We don't want to hurt. We want everyone to win. We want everyone to earn money, but is what we don't want to hurt our chart. So
Yeah.
the funds of the NFTs and the funds of 6%, we're going to support our project with.
So they will, Anis, am I right in saying they will be held in within our marketing wallet, any funds we receive from NFTs, and they will be used as we feel best at the time. So if we want to do, if we have to use some for buybacks, great. If we feel we need more marketing, if we need any funds to further develop the game, they're there. And also, if we feel that we need to top up our liquidity to protect our chart, we've got the choice. that wallet that funds will be held in will be, it's all publicly accessible. So you'll be able to see where the funds are going, and any questions you can obviously ask us, but everything will be straightforward, and you'll know it. Any single transaction that's made, you will be made aware.
Okay, I hope that answered the question. All right, the next
Yeah.
person that wants to
Can I go, Kish?
you come back. I'm sorry, Jack. Give me 1 second. Almania is next.
Hello.
Almania is going to go next, guys, and then you can go after them. Almania, go ahead.
Thank you.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. So I got just two questions. One is pertaining to the launch part, and another is about the NFTs. Now, for the NFTs, I just wanted to ask. First of all, will you be, because I see that one could be able to sell his NFT to other players. Now, one might decide that he doesn't want to sell his NFT. Maybe his NFT gives him like a very special power to kind of defeat, or the NFT gave him a special power to pass the former level. So is it possible for, will you be having an NFT leasing? Maybe I could just rent it out. A person remember that the other player uses it for some time and then brings it back, returns it back. Would that be possible?
I understand your question. That you can do it only with your friend, to be honest. This is really not possible. You can do it, for example, I'm playing with Brad, and he has a superpower for NFT. Brad, please, can you lend me your NFT? And that's it. We cannot. It's not possible, to be honest with you.
Right,
We are
no
not
problem.
here to sell you the dream. We are here to be honest. Which is possible is possible. Which is not possible is not possible.
Okay, all right. Although some persons might beam it because of security reasons, and some persons might refuse to return
Yeah.
the NFTs. So it's okay,
Yeah.
no issues. So quickly, still on the NFTs, will you be having a VIP lounge for holders of the token who are like high holders or whale holders of this token, whereby during in the marketplace where an NFT is being sold, for example, let's say the gun NFT is being sold, for example, in the marketplace, but in the VIP lounge, maybe a gold version of that NFT is being sold, or a platinum version of that NFT is being sold out in that VIP lounge based on these persons are whale investors or whale, they kind of have the highest token, they're holding one of the highest tokens. So we'll be having something like that.
Absolutely. After the launch, we will have the whale group where we will have our top holders in it to get the feedback, also talk what's the best for the project, also to exchange ideas, and same time to look into NFTs, anything. But definitely we are going to have a whale group, like you said, a VIP lounge where we can get everyone together and be on the same track altogether.
Awesome stuff. Okay, now quickly on the launch part.
I'm sorry, buddy. We have Jack Will after you, and we just went over
No problem.
time. So
That's the issue.
Thank you.
I'll head over to your Telegram. Thank you.
no, dude, you were killing it. Thank you for the great question. Jack Will, you were the last question.
Thank you so much.
What's up, bud?
Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate. How are you, man? Okay, guys, like I have this question. Like, I saw that like on your like website, it says the VR20 game platform will give its users a chance to earn tokens in the metaverse world, which can be then sent to their wallets in the real world. I mean, why not that like directly when they earn directly sent to their like wallet, the real world wallet. So, and you are saying that the VR20 it's a gaming platform in the metaverse. So, like, I mean, metaverse is very costly, as we all know. And like, how are you planning? Like, I mean, to get funders, like, to build your project on the metaverse as well? And I mean, like, are you like playing your games only, or like you will bring another games to play on the VR20 gaming platform also? Like, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I can answer that. So what we're looking to do is to invite other tokens to play or to add their token to our game. And also, we are looking to, once we hold a certain amount of land and we're able to build different worlds within the metaverse, we will be looking to sell certain parts of land or certain buildings or certain areas that will become helpful for you. That you can also make money by holding. Also with the NFTs, there will be staking available. So even if you hold an NFT, we will have a staking platform where you can earn money through staking your NFTs. And also what land you own, there will be earning opportunities for the initial buyers of any plots of land that we want to sell.
Okay, I understand that, but my question here is like, in order making people taking their token on the metaverse, why not like directly send to their wallets? I mean, why are you needing like a second process? First, like collecting in the metaverse, then forwarding it. I saw one project that like you have to pay claiming fee. So, do you have any like plan to make a claiming fee in order to get their token? They have to pay certain amount. I'm just curious in that, like, and what's the team's benefit? Like,
sorry, I didn't get that. I'm struggling to understand what you're saying. I'm really sorry. So there was another token, and to transfer the token.
It says that like users get a chance to earn tokens in the metaverse, right? Then the token which it can be sent to the real wallet in the real world. It says that. So, like, is there any claiming fees?
You can take the tokens from the game and transfer them to your MetaMask right after, buddy.
You mean from the game wallet to your the main wallet? That's what you mean?
Yes, sir. That's what I mean.
It's going to be. It's not going to be manually. It's not going to be automatically. It's going to be manually by yourself, but by the player. When player he end and he wants to finish the game, he have the options to send from his wallet of the game to his the main wallet. You have to send that tokens what he earn and what he collects. It's going to be manually.
Okay, so how are the team benefiting from this?
That's a very good question.
It's the same mechanic. Yeah, it's the same mechanism from use. Sorry.
Anis, we have a 1% tax, don't we, on transactions?
Yep, we have 1% of tax of transaction, and transaction, but it's not from transaction of. We call it 300, 400 VR token VRT. Once it's going to be over than $50 or $100, it's up to the price of the token, But it's going to be all the time updated. All the time it's going to be updated, but maximum is going to be 1%.
Yeah.
0.25, 0.5, but the maximum is going to be 1%.
Yeah. I think our initial benefit would be that you have to buy first, and you have to hold VRT to play the game.
Exactly.
That's where our benefit. That's our initial benefit. We're not looking to make money. We want to make the game free for you guys to play, but you have to hold VRT.
That's right.
Okay, I don't want to take more time. I will come in touch with you guys. Thank you so much, Achilles. It really means a lot. I really appreciate
your question.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, to the whole team, thank you guys for being here. If you have any closing comments, now is the time.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
We're past the question section right now, buddy. I'm sorry. You can jump in there, TG, and ask them if there's anything further. I just wanted to ask the team if you guys have any closing things you want to keep on the recording.
I just want to say I've really enjoyed it tonight. Obviously, every AMA we do, we're still learning as a team. We take on every different question, every question on board, and we really appreciate the questions. So I just want to say thank you for anyone that's joined. If you do have any more questions, please join our Telegram. We're always available to answer your questions. And any ideas you have, please put them to us. If you're interested in putting an idea to us, please do.
Hello.
Also,
I'm sorry, buddy. We are past the question section right now for war. That's why I was muting you, bud. Okay.
also,
Guys, thank you for being here. I really like the fact that you have a 50 BNB soft cap. That's, going to guarantee this thing's getting off the ground, and you've already put a lot into it. So I wish you the best of luck. Give me just 1 minute.
Yeah, just
Let me end the recording.
Sorry, just one thing I want to add.
Please.
One thing I want to add to the community that are listening to us. This is not just a week old project that we started, putting things in place last week. This is since April. We are building the community since April.
Let's go.
And we are putting ideas together since April. It's been quite a few months where we're thinking about every step we are taking. And like I said, we have gave it absolutely everything, and we are going to continue to deliver. Just like I said, sit back, enjoy the ride, and thank you for having us today.
Thank you guys for being here. I sincerely appreciate teams that build big things in the bear market. So happy to have you. All right, I'm going to put the recording off.